From Bolivia, I went down, or I guess it'd be up to Peru, to Puno. These are at the floating islands, also called Uros Islands, where all the islands are made out of reeds, and the houses and the boats are also made out of reeds that grow in the shallows of Lake Titicaca. It was pretty impressive, but again, appalling at the same time, just because of the amount of tourists and the effect they've had on the people as well. We also went to Isla Mantani, which are these pictures where we stayed with a local family, and here we are just kind of waiting for our family, and here's the house that we stayed in. On the island, we also went to two temples, the temple of Pachatata and Pachamama, which is Father Earth and Mother Earth. The views were incredible. Again, it was a real spiritual place, and I had a great time on the island. We also went to Isla Taquile. This is still a Mantani, but the next pictures will be from Taquile. After Titicaca, I went to Arequipa, which was really, really nice. There's views of different mountains, misty, and different colonial architecture, which was really cool to see. It's also a base place to explore Cañón del Colca, which is the second deepest canyon in the world, which was really interesting. Ended up taking a 3-day hiking trip down, and actually had a chance, you can see now, to see the Andean condor, which was really cool. I also have, I think, a video or two of the condors. Here are just some more pictures from the canyon hike. The views were incredible. It was really dry inside. It did get cold at night. The next picture you'll see is of the group. It was me with 4 other people. Actually, they are brothers and sisters from Spain. Here's a small church that we saw along the way. And the next picture you'll see is our dog buddies that followed us pretty well the whole entire hike. There were just tons and tons of dogs actually in the canyon. The next picture you'll see is the last place that we stayed at night. It's kind of deceiving though. It's not a true indication of what the place really was. It was a beautiful place filled with natural pools, and it was just a good place to relax before we hiked out the next morning. The next picture is, of course, of some cheaters who were taking mules up and out of the canyon, and then some pictures from the very top. It was a really, really beautiful place, great views. Yeah, I enjoyed it there. This is back in Arequipa. This is a monastery, Santa Catalina, which was really beautiful, had different colors and lots of opportunities for different photos and things like that. When I was finally finished with Arequipa, it seemed like I was there for a long time. I decided to go to Paracas, which was on the way up to Lima to meet my friends. And it went to see, I guess, a famous island that's there that has tons and tons of birds and sea lions and penguins and things like that. It was definitely worthwhile. Of course, I have my hood up the whole time trying to dodge all the bombs. There was just tons and tons and tons of birds. It was incredible. Here's a short video. These are some Humboldt penguins that we were lucky enough to see. And then from there, I went to Paracas, and I think it was a national reserve, and kind of walked along the desert and walked along the beach. It's a really interesting landscape to see basically the desert coming into the ocean. And I had my coat on the whole time because it was extremely, extremely windy. Paracas is known for that. You can see different points of interest. One of them was the only red sand beach in Peru, which will be coming up, which is pretty cool to see. And then we went to a small fishing village and had, of course, for me, ceviche, and kind of relaxed a bit. Um, Paracas was, I guess, home to some great views, especially the sunsets, which you'll see in a couple slides. Okay, thanks for watching. I have a Peru number 2 coming up if you have time to check it out. Bye.